Yo all, it is 7 o'clock in the morning. That's why I'm still in my pajamas. And I thought, I was thinking, today I want to talk about my skin and my hair. Yeah. In 2010, I actually decided that I'm going to be a naturalist or grow my hair naturally, like not have any chemicals on my hair. And the reason being for that decision was that I was having dilemmas when it came to my hair. Excuse where I am. I'm actually on the floor again. It looks like it's gonna be my place of recording for a while because I'm actually looking outside into the window, which then I get light from there, and hence you can see me. And I'm not going to get a ring light with my own money. I'm gonna wait to be monetized, then I can invest. Anyway, coming back to this. Oh, and excuse my voice. I don't know what's going on, but somehow I don't have a voice. And believe you me, it's not because of singing. Excuse me. So anyway, I then decided that I will then become no chemicals in my hair. Become a naturalist. Is it called a naturalist? Not have any chemicals in my hair. It's now 10 years. Yes, actually, 10 years. In October was basically my anniversary. And what happened? It was 2010, of course, World Cup situation. In April, I had relaxed my hair, put chemicals to straighten my hair. And that's basically what I used to do. I would straighten my hair, then cut it off, and it would be like a nice bob. Yeah, that was in April. In June, my hair started falling off. Like, I was like, what the? I then went to my hairstylist and I said, I removed the whole hair. I don't want it. And she was like, no, we can work around it. You know how they are. We can do this. I said, it's easy. Remove. I suke yonke. So yeah, we removed. And then did not have hair. I had a cheese cup. I looked okay. I didn't look like, Miss SA, but I looked okay. Then I thought, okay, I'm gonna start growing my hair. Came August, September, October, my hair was growing, except I had 4 patches. These 4 patches had scabs, and it looked like I was burned. Like, it was so bad. And whenever I would like somehow scab them off, like remove the scab, they would grow back again. 2 days later, it's back, but there would be no hair. So I would basically have hair and just holes or bald patches. And I went to a dermatologist, and the dermatologist then said, hey, I'm going to prescribe minoxidil. She actually said no blood test. We did a blood test, and the blood test basically didn't say much. So she came back and said, listen, because your blood test is not saying anything, I'm gonna need to use minoxidil. So I'm gonna prescribe minoxidil, and you will use that. And I used minoxidil, which was okay. It was fine. The problem was minoxidil is a steroid, and it's temporary, meaning you have to use minoxidil for the rest of your life for you to keep up with that kind of hair. And even the hair that was coming out was actually not even good hair. It looked like feathers more than anything. So you'd get into a shower, And when you look down, there'd be hair everywhere. You'll have hair everywhere. It used to frustrate me, so I'd go back and cut my hair. That happened for a good year, like, and then I thought, you know what, oh, yeah. What's hair anyway? Remove the shit again. So again, just scope. Then I started investing in wigs because I thought, you know what, if I feel like I'll just, because I can't do braids, I'll just do wigs. So I started wearing wigs because really I had a dilemma underneath. And I met this, one of my colleagues actually said, she was telling me about her incident, and she said to me, listen, I have this situation, it's called alopecia areata. Areti, something. She then spelled it out for me. She said, listen, I stopped chemicals on my hair. She said, she was telling me, she had long hair. She said, listen, my hair, underneath this hair, there's patches, you know. So I don't use anything else. I use oils. And she wrote all the oils that she uses. I went to buy the oils and I started using the oils. And guys, oh my God, my hair started flourishing. Like, I'm like, okay, you know, it's working. Then I made like my own concoctions. I'll try. I'll Google, find out, I'll put in neem oil. I'll put in a bit, just 2 drops of tea tree oil. I'll put castor oil. I'll put all these oils, like different kinds of oils. And maybe coconut just to firm it up, especially in winter. But now the problem with coconut, it dries out my hair. So I stopped using coconut, and then I started buying shea butter and stuff. And that's when I saw, okay, the patches were going. But what I found out is this alopecia areata is actually an autoimmune disease. And with me, or for me, it was because of stress. I had so much stress at that time, that it caused me to have that. And when I started taking care of me, my hair started taking care of itself, Hence, I am so big of self-care. I'm so big on self-love, self-preservation, because I realize that whenever you stress, there's some part of you that is going to suffer. And for me at that time was hair. And started using that. And eventually, when I was becoming comfortable, I started looking at different products that had natural ingredients. Then I would buy. Like, if it has a natural ingredient, they do me will buy. And we came in that situation. But basically now with my hair, I only use oils. I wash my hair, like I buy a shampoo, hydrating shampoo, because black hair needs hydration. And then I buy conditioner, because deep conditioner. Then I use leave-in conditioner. Then I use all the oils, and I use shea butter, and that's it. I don't use anything else. I refuse to go and do more than what it is. And I've realized that it works. Yes, Afro requires a lot of time. It requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of love. It's you. You might as well love yourself. Who else will give you that except you? But I think most or more of it requires you to know what you're doing. So with me, I watched so many YouTube videos of people with the same hair as me, and I checked what did they do, what they do, and I came up with my own routine. I do a greenhouse method once a month, which is basically you putting water on your hair and putting oil, whichever oil that you think will help you. Let's say you want moisture, you maybe can put castor oil or olive oil, and you put in a shower cap, you wear a duck, and then you wear a towel, and that's how you sleep basically the whole night. Yeah? And then it's called a greenhouse method because you know how a greenhouse is. It's a house where they basically put in flowers that they want to be in a humid area. Same thing. That's basically what you're doing to your hair. And what happens is that your hair, the oils that you've used will basically coat, if not go into your hair follicles and help you with your scalp. So it is great. It's good when you remove it in the morning. Your hair, you'll actually see the right color definition of your hair, right? Then of course you wash your hair, or you basically condition your hair and use whatever to go. I normally do it on a Friday, knowing that on a Saturday I don't have anything else to do. Then I know, hooray, the next day I'm not gonna do much. I'll wait for my hair to dry. When I remove all the stuff that I've used the night before, then I leave it to dry. Then I see what I can do after that. Then I use the lock method. So basically I created my own liquid, which is filtered water. Filtered water can be you boiling water, and then when it's cool, put it in a nice clear spray bottle. Put maybe half a teaspoon, or no, a full teaspoon of leave-in conditioner, or any other conditioner. It has to just be a conditioner. You don't have to have a leave-in conditioner. And then a spoon of any oil that you use. Like I use olive oil. I find how olive oil as 70 rand, it will last you a whole year, so it's fine. So basically that's what I use. I was using Tresemme until the Tresemme debacle, so I use organics. I think organics is still good. In the leave-in conditioner, one thing that you can ever do with your hair is using non-expensive stuff, né? But when it comes to leave-in conditioner, you need to check and see what works for you. So if, like, I use Carol's daughter, né? I use Carol's daughter. I've been using Carol's daughter for a while. It's good. It's expensive, but yeah, it's good. And for my mixture, for my water, I buy anti-Jax, which is not bad. It's like 80 rand and it lasts years. But for your hair, anything that's gonna sit on your hair, you rather have something expensive because you don't want problems. You don't want problems. So you rather, I find with Carol's daughter, because it's like 300 or 250 for one. But if you wait for that click sale, you basically can buy 3 for 2. So you pay 500 rands for 3 products and they last. Like with me, I'll buy 2 leave-in conditioner and 1 mask. That's it. You know? But that's basically it. Yeah, after the natural phase whereby I was using all the oils, I then became a product junkie. I used them all. For me to get to Carol's daughter, I used them all. I used anti-Jax, which was giving me flakes. I used Cantu, but Cantu has a lot of chemicals that are not good for our hair. I used Dark and Lovely, All Natural, which is not bad, but I like their shampoo more than anything else. Then I use, what else did I use? Shea Moisture. Nah, not moisturizing at all. And I don't know whether it's because I bought the coconut version one, and coconut does not agree with my hair. I don't know, but what I used did not work for me. Then I used trying to think what else did I used a lot. Basically used a lot. I used organics. They have a hair mayonnaise, organic, not organics, organic. They have hair mayonnaise, which is the bomb. Like, you need to use it. It's a protein deep conditioner. So basically, what protein deep conditioner does is that it strengthens your hair strands, so your hair becomes strong, it becomes firm. But now the problem is too much of it makes your hair stiff, which then breaks your hair. So you need to alternate. So if this week used, if you wash your hair every week, this week you use that, the next week you need to use the moisturizing one. So that it balances itself. If you wash your hair every second week, then you do that every second week. But basically, that is what you're supposed to be doing for you to work. And that is basically what my hair routine is. I'm always in braids, which is not good, but I don't want to say my natural hair is too much work. I don't want to say that, but I read, or actually no, I didn't read it. I saw a video of someone that was actually saying, Hore, if you had started a long time ago taking care of your hair would not be difficult. I grew up with relaxed hair. I grew up with my hair being soft in it. So it takes long for me in the morning to wake up and do my hair. So I basically then have braids, but I wear my braids for a good 6 weeks, and then I remove, or sometimes I push it to 2 months, and then I remove it. And when I do remove it, I do the whole routine of washing, doing this, doing that, and then I then will stay with my hair for a good maybe month, maybe, let me just say maybe, because my hair's, before it was easier, I would stay 2 months because then I'll wear my wig. But now it's so difficult because my hair is long, so wigs are out of the question, because now that means I must still get in my pond. What's the point? Because I don't want to put my hair in, but I must do pondos, like little buns. For what? Because then that's still stretching your own hair. So to wear a wig, so I basically then end up not wearing a wig. Then I leave my hair the way it is, but then it requires me, hair needs sunscreen as well, so it requires me every day spray, lock method, leave-in conditioner, oil, né? And then cream every single day. Né? You have to do the lock method. At night, I must not forget, I need to at least do the knots, like, guys, it's too much work for me. On top of my 10-step routine on my face, like, oh God. But I endeavor to improve myself. I really think I will eventually, because my goal is the pearl toothie hair. Like, I really, really, really want that hair. It's gonna get there, and and I'll be like, this is my hair. Yeah, that's what I want, basically. Yeah, that's what I want. I want my hair long and flourishing, and it's gonna happen. I mean, really. But anyway, I forgot to say, please, this content is about self-love, self-care, self-everything. So if white hat, you will love this. And in loving this, you will. Thank you. Bye.